Okay, yeah, so just picking up where I left off, I had to sort the cat out. He was being a bit of a mooch. Um, yeah, zombies break through down there. We run up here, but they have to run around this way, and I'm going to show you this way so you see what the traps are. But we can actually jump up here and onto there, which is something we have to jump from one ladder to the next, and you can mess it up a little bit when you're in panic mode. So just try and do it properly. But zombies can't like follow you up that way. They have to go this way. This is another collapsible floor, and they have to run all the way around here. They can't go that way. Run through the print and press area. And effectively there's like two stairwells I've got going at once. So we go from one stairwell to the next. So we've got all this set up. This was all shelving and things, so I thought, well, a good way, to get up for zombies, you have to make it so it's accessible for them. But it was sort of like a little assault course for you. As a player, you have to jump up over things, go along the shelf and walk right. I've upgraded all this. It's not wood. I've just painted it to look like wood. And I created some steps, so this is effectively the sort of last line of defense. So the zombies have to run up that way, but the other way that I showed you with the ladder takes us up to the rooftop just over there. I'll show you in a second. I've tried to make sure we run the right way because there are traps. That floor will collapse, so the zombies run that way, they will just fall down. Effectively, there's not a great deal up on here, but yeah, this is where the ladder leads. So jumping up and down on the ladder could take us up this way. So we want a quick escape to get to the next area where we hold out. It's just up there and around the corner. And now the very, very last line of defense. I think I might put gyropters up here, or get those candy that oh shits drops. So you take the candy and drop off if we have to. This is the very, very last line of defense. It's almost like there's nothing here to actually defend. It's just you kind of run away. So if everything gets through all these other traps and other areas that we defend, then you pretty much had it if you end up here. So that's why it might be a good idea to put a couple of gyropters or take the sweets and jump down. But we've never had to get that far. We've basically ended up at this point. And these are shotgun turrets and SMG turrets. So yeah, as I said, we've tried it a few times, worked out where the problem areas are and corrected it. And so far the zombies do exactly kind of what we expect. They still surprise you though. The minute a demolisher blows up, anything can happen. It can open a new route. It could close your original route. If it blows a hole in the floor, they've got to try and figure out where else to go, and you don't know where they're going to come from. So, it's quite exciting to try it out. We like to use this base because it's so big and it's so varied. You never know what's going to happen. But so far, it's mostly worked in our favour. We haven't been killed. As I said, we've got so many areas where we can run and hold out. It's worked really well. So if anyone else is thinking about doing anything like this, it's totally achievable. Obviously, like I said, I went into developer mode to do a lot of it, just because of the sheer amount of alterations and upgrades I had to make. It's just, you'd have to spend absolutely days and days and days working on just this base alone before it's even in a state where it can actually do what it's supposed to do. And if you're playing it without using any of the kind of cheat modes, you'll find that you probably spend too much time working on this base and it won't function as a horde base straight away. So you're going to want your own horde base. You won't have time. We've got it set up every 3 days, horde nights, because we're so hardcore now. So we want it to... It gets a bit boring waiting 7 days for a horde night. So we're going to work on this. We're due another one on day 46. So I'll end this video in a minute, and what I'm going to do is we'll carry on playing it as usual, without develop mode or a cheat mode on or anything like that, creative mode. And we just sort of graft and work to do all the traps again and get it all cleaned up and ready for the next horde, and then I'll do a video based on the horde night and how it functions with Moobled. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then you know, I'll probably put some more videos out again. I know I've been a bit quiet, but my recording stuff hasn't been working properly. I just haven't really been in a good place to sort of do videos like this. Everyone's been there and done that, but I just thought maybe I'll offer something a little bit different, hopefully. So yeah, see you guys later.